Amy, we're going live. Amy, 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 we're live.
She wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready. But yes, we are back for our weekly pack of six, or the six pack, whatever you want
And
it.
it's definitely the alcoholic kind because of the Super Bowl and stereotypes and stuff.
Well, I mean, Miley's already drunk, so it had to have
Yeah.
been. You know, she had a six pack to herself. She didn't share with us, but
She
we're
had
gonna.
champagne pack.
Oh, she had champagne. Okay,
Yeah.
she had some of that champagne. But we gonna jump into our favorite WrestleMania matches of all space and time. Except if it's like from TNA, because then it's not WrestleMania. Sorry, DJ. It's not.
Boo! What about the one that was in Japan? I need to know. Does that one count?
If you can find a WrestleMania match that was in Japan,
It was a dark match. It was called In Japan, and it was
All
that
right.
one time I took WrestleMania to Japan on my WWE 2K17.
Wow.
That count?
Okay. I mean, that doesn't count at all. That doesn't even remotely count. That doesn't even count in the ICWI because we haven't done a weekly show yet. We
Yeah.
gotta do that. So
Yeah, we do.
we'll get to that. But let's get into our honorable mentions. I only have three. But first, I have Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 6. It was title versus title. It wasn't. I don't think it was a great wrestling match in general. Like it wasn't. It was Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. Let's be honest. But I feel like the spectacle of it was just amazing, and it's one of those matches that I think, as a wrestling fan, you kind of wish you were there just to experience it. So that's one of my honorable mentions. And then we got the Macho King versus Ultimate Warrior,
Hail to the king.
WrestleMania 7 career-ending match. Again, not the best match in general, but two of my all-time favorite characters in wrestling. So it had to be on the list somewhere. And then the greatest match in WrestleMania history. It is not the gimmick battle royal. It's not. That was
Darn
close.
it.
That almost
Darn it.
made
What about the one that just passed? Because I know that one's pretty good.
no. That almost made it too, but it didn't.
Darn it. So
The
upset.
hardcore battle royal from WrestleMania 2000. Because I mean, I miss it. I miss the 24/7 rule. I miss random hardcore matches with random weapons, not just the same three weapons. Like they had
Not just a steel chair.
This is
kendo
how
stick.
Crush Holly is like a 23-time freaking hardcore champion.
it's because he's the greatest of all time. It has nothing to do with the 24-hour rule. There's absolutely nothing to do with that at all. Nope, not at all. Anyway, Amy, how many of your matches have Shawn Michaels in them, and would you like to go over your honorable mentions?
I need to know how many weren't fair to Flair. I need to know. Like, I need to know this.
You need to know.
I need to know.
Oh.
Why won't you love me?
Sorry. Undertaker and Kane are distracting me on my television right now.
WrestleMania?
No, Invasion, because guess where it was?
Sorry.
It was in Cleveland.
Oh.
Boo! You just ruined the whole mood.
You said that city, and it just
they never bring a WrestleMania to Cleveland because it's Cleveland.
Cleveland sucks.
We bid on it in a few years.
Martinsville bid on it too. We were like, we got the number 2 racetrack in the country, so we could put y'all in there. And they was like, nah, bro.
They gonna come back to Philly before they go to Cleveland, and nobody comes to Philly anymore.
All right, well,
I'm sorry. I love you. You're pretty. Don't hate me.
Your face is round. I got you, Amy.
It's more. It's not really round. It's more.
I only got 6 honorable mentions.
Only 6? How do you live?
A lot of them got cut. There was 12.
Well, okay. I mean, I think there should be 12 still,
At least. You
That's-
gotta have at least 12.
and 7 of them have to be dead.
Surprisingly, none of these. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. I don't have my glasses on.
I'm holding.
These are dead. They're not
What?
dead. DJ, you might be shocked about a few people in my list in general, because I don't particularly ever put these damn people in my list. But they went
I hope
against.
Roman Reigns made the list, because that's my boy.
No, he didn't make the list. Sorry.
James Ellsworth made the list.
Oh, hell no. I'll go off a cliff before that ever happens.
Is it the
That
indie
means
clip?
he'll stop watching indie wrestling.
Well, okay. Honorable mentions. First and foremost, it's Mr. WrestleMania, HBK,
What?
Shawn Michaels,
Only
versus
on
Ric
I knew it.
Flair, in the retirement match for Ric Flair.
It wasn't
It was
fair
really-
to Flair, don't it?
It was really well put on. Those two are classics, and I loved it. The chemistry was there, and they put on one hell of a match, and it was a class act. I'm not too fond of this ending in the next match, but I put it on because they did put on one hell of a show, minus the ending. I thought they royally screwed that crap up, WWE. Good job on your part. Match for the women's title last year's WrestleMania was Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha. They did some pretty amazing things. It was really well put together until Ric Flair, they had him interfere in the end.
It's not fair to Flair.
If Charlotte won, but she should have had a clean win at WrestleMania. That match was really great up until that point, and then they fucked that up. And then, let's see. Oh, Lord. It's Ken Shamrock versus The Rock for the Intercontinental title.
Oh my God, The Rock made the list.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I said.
Wow.
I'm proud.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't even know what to say.
This was a really good match. Shamrock was up against the odds with the Nation of Domination and everything. He ended up winning the match with an ankle lock. However, it go and then started belly to belly the entire Nation of Domination. The referee reversed the decision, which was a BS call, and you can't. It made no sense. Whatever. And then he just went on a rampage and decided, oh, what the hell with it? We're going to kill The Rock. His ass even more. Loved him even more for that. And then next, I've got an awesome classic match. It was the last match you saw Shawn Michaels in for about 5 years. It was Shawn versus Austin. Two men who put on a show, and that was HBK's last match for about 5 years. You still saw him here and there with like the commissioner role, but wrestling-wise, he was out. This next match is only on my list because it was, well, it made a statement. It ended the streak. It's Brock and Taker. It wasn't really great because Brock really sucks at wrestling. But it was just, it's a WrestleMania staple.
She brought it up.
And then my last match is, apparently my phone is dying. People are killing my phone. Then the last honorable mention is a triple threat title. Oh, good. I don't even know what the year. All the way back to 2003 with Trish versus Jazz, and then Victoria was the champion at the time. 3 strong.
But did you put Ivory's
Suicide
dive
Dive?
in there?
No.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't at Mania, but I think it counts. We can make it a special exception if you want to.
It was Mania worthy.
3 strong female wrestlers put on a great match, and gotta support the women. So those are my 6 honorable mentions.
Amy, if you love me, I'm going to need you to take that one match off your honorable mentions, off your list in general, and throw it away.
No.
And never speak of it again. Again.
DJ, honorable mentions.
All right.
Nope.
I actually have 7. I think it's the first time in a while I've beat y'all in honorable mentions. Lesnar and Angle at 19. Love that match. Even though Lesnar killed himself almost with that shooting star press, but bad props regardless. I don't care. I wouldn't do a shooting star press. I'm scared to do a backflip, so I wouldn't do a shooting star press. I would probably try to do a moonsault, and I do the bliss flip. So, um, Michaels versus Jericho at 19. I just like that match. I love Jericho. Jericho might be the GOAT. He's not the GOAT, but he close. He up there. He up there. I think Jericho is a lot better than he's gonna ever get credit for.
I
Um,
know. I know.
Triple H Benoit. Triple H versus Benoit versus Michaels. I know I said the name, but I mean, like you can't deny this match. I think this match was really good, and I think the whole celebration at the end with Benoit and Eddie Guerrero, oh, it was just so touching. You look back on it, it's so sad. Um, I also put Guerrero in Angle from 20 as well, just for that kind of that same reason. Really good match, but I think the celebration at the end all like tied it together, and it was great. I put Miz versus Cena because my boy the Miz, he in his main event though. I mean, I gotta
Yeah,
put it
did
on
you?
there. He on his main event though. I mean, he's main evented more
Yeah.
WrestleManias than a lot of Casey's favorite wrestlers. I'm just saying. Yeah. Hogan versus Warrior at WrestleMania 6. I put the first ever Money in the Bank match because I thought it was really good. It was an interesting concept at the time. I was like, it's pretty cool thing, and now it's still going. It's got its own pay-per-view and all that stuff. And then Flair versus Michaels, the retirement match.
There
So
you
sad.
go.
So sad. It was so sad. But one of my favorite matches. Never forget. I'm sorry, I love you. Come on, don't do it. Don't pull the heartstring like that. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. Um, but yeah, that was my. I think that was 7. It might have been 8. I think it was 7 now.
Okay. Okay. Let's jump into the 6th spot of our numero 6 though. If we're keeping track of the numbers, Manish 6-0 yeah, Manish. For my number 6 spot, I have The Undertaker, not versus Brock, because I would never put that on any list ever, except for the worst decisions WWE has ever made. Then I might put that on that list. But Undertaker versus CM Punk, WrestleMania.
But do you not think that made WrestleMania 30 even more iconic?
Nope, it made it terrible.
Sorry, even more iconic.
It made it terrible, and it ruined my childhood. So, but anyway, Undertaker versus CM Punk, WrestleMania 29. Amazing match. I loved the build up to it with the mind games by CM Punk. Playing mind games on the king of mind games, kind of. And then, because I was, I don't know if y'all know, but I was there. I was there live.
But you couldn't see because you was behind that big old pillar they put up.
I was, yeah. That was the dumbest idea.
Way to go.
They didn't tell you they was gonna have a big old pillar in front of you when you bought the ticket, but you got there. You was like, I want my money back.
It didn't say nothing about obstructed view. But also, it was. I remember this was around the time right after Hurricane Sandy hit, so we were kind of. We weren't even sure if Wayne was going to be there, so it was it made it even more special that they were able to kind of clean up all the damage that the hurricane did cause to the East Coast. So it was definitely a good show to be at. So. Right, Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it wasn't in Cleveland.
One day, Amy. One day it will be in Cleveland. It'll hit Cleveland before it hits my city. I'll tell you that.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Amy, numero 6-0. Did I say it right?
6 involves.
Oh God, no. DJ number 6.
90s.
Quick before she does something terrible.
The mid-90s, a ladder, and 2 Intercontinental Championship belts.
Is it Earthquake versus Typhoon? Please, please, come on, I need it.
Is it Akeem the
No.
African Dream?
It's the bad guy, Raisa Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, the first ever ladder match. And it was for the Unified Intercontinental Championship. Crazy amazing match. It was definitely one of the first WrestleManias I remember as a kid. And I remember just loving it because my favorite wrestler of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Razor's better.
But they did a lot match for it being a new concept for WWF at the time, or E, whatever you want to say. But they did a lot of things off the ladders, used it numerous ways. It just wasn't there. They actually incorporated it really well, and then they're both great wrestlers and put on one hell of a show. You know, the bad guy walked away with the titles. I'm not mad. Love the match. Love those two.
Okay. DJ. 6.
Numero 6. My number 6 is Edge and Christian versus the Hardys versus the Dudley Boys, WrestleMania 2000, I think it was. I just love this match. I always go back and watch this match. I can't remember exactly which one it is. I think this is the one where Jeff jumped off that big old ladder, which, you know, I mean, not like that's any different than any other match he does now, but
Nah.
it was just crazy. And I just loved this match. This is always a match that I always think about. When I think about WrestleMania, I always think about the triple threat ladder matches. Or triple threat. It might have been TLC. I can't remember right offhand, but the triple threat insert stipulation and Jeff Hardy jumping off high areas here match.
Nice.
It's accurate, you know. Number 5. I got Kane versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 14. I love this match. This was back before my parents would let me buy a lot of pay-per-views because they cost a lot of money. So I initially did not get to see it, and I remember the build-up and then waiting for Raw. Because, you know, when you were a poor kid that couldn't afford pay-per-views, you had to wait till Raw to find out what happened. So I did.
Shoot, I used the when it was all the before reviews, when it was all distorted and you could hear it. That's what I used to do. And you occasionally get that like 5 seconds of actual, like, you know, good television.
Yeah. But definitely, as a kid, that was one of those matches that kind of was, you know, it was finally happening. You know, Kane was, you know, Undertaker was finally facing Kane. And it felt like this was still a little bit before they really kind of, I feel like at this point they weren't really focusing as much on Undertaker's streak, which I kind of liked, you know, because I feel like sometimes with the streak, it kind of overshadowed the match itself. And this, you know, the storyline was there. You didn't necessarily, I mean, you were pretty sure Kane could defeat Undertaker. Unfortunately, he couldn't. So you kind of, it added that little, you know, what if. And it was a really good match. You know, I feel like Kane and Undertaker just always worked well together. In whatever match they had, whether they were facing each other, whether they were tagging together. And that just probably goes back to them working so long together. They've both been in the WWE for probably since before I was born, I think. No, not that long. But
Man, that would be a long time.
Definitely. You know, yeah, it would be at least 37 years, you know. You know, I mean, if you're calling me old, you're calling Amy old because she's only like 2 years younger than me.
No, she's probably like 9 years younger than you.
Get it right. She's like 12 years younger than me.
You know? You're not wrong.
I go for the young ones, okay?
Let's just leave that there, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone walked in at that part of the video. Just that point. Just right there. No.
CM Punk, why not?
I mean, she's 18 at least. Okay, she's like 17, but like she's like an old 17.
He's like a more mature, you know.
She's like closer to her 18th birthday than her 17th birthday, so it's cool.
She's 17 and a half, so you just round it up, right?
Yeah. You just round it up. You know that. Yeah. Amy.
Why is the champion coming out first? Sorry.
Well, DJ's angry. Amy, number 5 before this conversation.
She never come out first.
All right, my number 5 happens to be a father-son duel at WrestleMania
Jack Gallagher?
17.
Jack Gallagher.
I'm so excited. I mean, I think what happened was they put it, you know, they put it in the WrestleMania package, you know. So I get it. I get why you put it there.
No.
Oh.
It's Shane McMahon versus Vince McMahon at WrestleMania.
That was
in 2001. WrestleMania 17. It was a great match. No.
What about William Regal?
It's a great match.
But was it a great match?
Good lord. Okay, whatever that is, but in this match you see some crazy good wrestling, and then the storyline where Linda is not all doped up and all this, all of a sudden she's not kicked to the balls. Hilarious. And then you see Shane you see more of the craziness that you saw earlier in Shane's career. Shane goes coast to coast. Father with a trash can missile drop kick, so that's pretty cool.
To the ding ding.
Oh, Shane versus Father.
Shane versus Fasha.
Fasha, can you hear me? My number 5. Right? Well, 5, right? For some reason I thought you said 4.
I literally just said 5. I said
I could have swore you said 4. Anyway,
it's 5.
Number 5 for me is Wyatt versus Taker. For some reason I just feel like this solidified Wyatt to me. Even though I think his feud with Cena was really good. We'll talk about that later. But Wyatt versus Taker, I think a lot. The fact that Wyatt carried this feud and it was still like a really good feud, and I like the whole new face of fear thing, even though he technically lost, but then he still called himself but then it didn't, you know, logic and stuff, you know, and you know, logic. But I enjoyed this match. I like the dynamics between the two characters. Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker.
So was you talking about the Cena feud where Cena literally buried him?
We're gonna get to that. It's on the list.
Like literally, like it happened. We're gonna move on. Now we going to number 4, DJ. Now
okay, so we on number 3. I got you.
3. No, we're on number 2. This man don't know math.
Okay.
We got number 4. Good night. Night, Amy, mama.
She left already. Sorry, guys.
Night, future mama.
Awesomeness is about to be on my television, though.
Night, future mama.
Am I the only one that every time Batista comes out, I do the Batista fireworks? Like, am I the only one? Because
you are the only one. Because
I'm probably not the only one. There's at least 2 more people out there that does it.
Oh God, no! Turn that off. Turn that off. He is not awesome. Anyway, number 4.
Oh, he is.
I got.
Sorry, I'm dying on a piece of popcorn.
Can you not?
Go ahead.
Anyway, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart. The best there is, the best there was, and the better than HBK ever will be.
But Brett screwed Brett, though. You know?
It's,
What was that joke we made last night about that?
I don't remember.
The Rex there was, the Rex there is. Was that what it was?
Oh yeah, the Rex there was, the Rex, yeah, the Rex there is, the Rex there was, and the Rex there ever will be. Oh, if only.
Oh,
The
man.
Rexcellence of execution. I remember now.
If only Amy would appreciate TNA, she would have thought that was
Terrible.
hilarious. But anyway, awesome submission match with special guest referee Ken Shamrock, which always makes everything better. I love the intensity in the storyline and the storytelling. And to me, this match produced one of the most iconic Austin moments of all time, with the blood pouring down his face while he's trying to fight out of the sharpshooter. That's one of the
Another great part of that match was that referee. He's quite dangerous.
He is. Some would say he's the world's most dangerous man.
Some might say.
Yeah, he's a good fella.
He is.
I'm gonna meet that man someday. I'm gonna shake his hand.
So am I.
And he's gonna punch in the
That's
face.
a goal in life.
He's dangerous.
He's responded to me a few times on Twitter.
That's the goal, that he punches me in the face and puts me in an ankle lock. That's the goal.
And I'll just be there recording it and laughing.
It'll be the greatest day of my life. And then I got to meet Ricochet and the feels. There will be feels. I'm just saying.
You gotta ask him how it felt to defeat the light heavyweight champion.
He's gonna have no idea what I'm talking about. So that one time when you won the ICWI World Championship,
you'll be like, when you won the ICWI light heavyweight championship from Mark Henry, you'll be like, wait, what?
What are you talking about? Yeah,
He's so much confusion. Not only that he has no idea, but he's gonna be like, why was Mark Henry the light heavyweight champion?
I'm gonna ask him about that if I meet him. I'm going to. It's gonna be. I'm gonna bring a picture of it too. I'm gonna recreate that moment. But anyway, Amy, before we kind of go off onto more of a weird. Let's face it, it's gotten weird already. But number 4.
Yeah. Number 4. It's a great match. Great match. First of all, this one of these men never, ever, ever, God awful, ever makes my list.
Bret Hart.
On my current TV right now.
This is The Rock.
Okay.
The Rock.
It's the Honky Tonk Man. The greatest
not the Rock.
champion of all time.
No.
Not The Rock. It's
Not the Honky Tonk
it's a
Man.
match DJ already said. It's just quite awesome.
The Miz versus Cena.
Yes. Yes. 2001, 7 or something like that. I want to say 2007.
Yeah, it was 27.
Love the match. He is ridiculously underrated and not given as much credit as he should be. Puts a lot of people over, and in this match, I just loved it.
And he beat John Cena. Clean.
Yes.
Clean.
Right. And he did awesome as a WWE champion.
Yeah, he did.
It's either people who liked him or hate him, he was perfectly fine. It wasn't like a massive Roman Reigns.
He created the Miz girl.
Just booing you to the he held his own. He made that title well, and he always goes over above and beyond what he has to do when he's a champion. Hell, even when he's not champion.
Spinner belt worth it.
Right. Yeah, horrible spinner belt.
He turned the M upside down though. The W upside down though.
Thank God.
I'm glad he did that with everything though. That was great.
And he brings his own spin on it, which will make you think, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So the Miz and Cena.
EJ number 4. I feel betrayed.
My number 4 is Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. Now I know.
Betrayed.
I know. But I really enjoyed this feud overall, and I think the match was really good, especially in the moment. I was really mad that Bray Wyatt lost because I really liked Bray Wyatt back in. I still like Bray Wyatt a lot, but WrestleMania 30, I was like, yeah, Bray Wyatt, yeah, Fire. Well, they didn't have Fireflies back then, but it's like, yeah, Bray Wyatt. And I like the whole legacy storyline and the Cena turning heel for the 8,000th time. He could do it. Oh my God, it might happen. It won't. It won't. But I liked it though. I enjoyed it. Still one of my favorite matches. So Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. The wrong person won, but I'll take it. I guess.
All right. Number 3. We are halfway there.
Three. Oh.
I mean, 3. I like it. It's better than 10. 3. No? Okay. I tried. Mine is, I feel like we might have heard this match before. I don't know, maybe, possibly, probably not. Razor Ramon versus I forgot his opponent's name. There was a ladder.
Mr.
Earthquake.
WrestleMania.
Was it Earthquake?
Shawn Michaels.
What about Typhoon?
No, it was that one guy that used to team with Marty Jannetty until Marty Jannetty was like, "Dude, you're not cool enough for me." And
Did he have a broken freaking neck?
I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he did, and yeah, but no, it's the HBK.
Shawn Michaels.
HB as they call him nowadays.
The showstopper.
I don't know. I mean,
Main eventer.
And he's kind of a jerk. He is. He was mean to me. He told me that I was short and I was ugly. He didn't say any of that, but I need.
Well, he wouldn't be wrong about you being short, at least. I'll give him that one. I'll give.
True.
Amy, this is where you defend me.
You're short. You're shorter than me.
True.
I'm not even that much shorter than you. Like, you can't even tell.
You're at least at her belly button, at least.
I'm at least to her kneecap. Get it right. But yeah, it was for the Unified Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. I just like this match because it was a first of its kind, like Amy said, and I think it'll always be one of, if not the best ladder matches in WWE history, just because it was the first ladder match, like not the first, tag team ladder match, not the first, TLC match. It was the first, ladder match for a title that WWE had. Obviously, there were ladder matches elsewhere, but for WWE, it was, and the right person won. It's so I wasn't mad. Because Shawn, I like Shawn. He's a good guy. He is. He's not as good as Brett, because Brett is the excellence of. She never pays attention. I'm trying to get her
Do we need to discuss this again?
We always need to discuss this.
I can pay attention and ignore you at the same time. Not very hard. You're talking about how Brett's the best there is, the best there was, the best ever will be, and how the right guy won was your number 3, which was Razor Ramon. And that you're not mad.
What was that first part?
Did I miss anything?
What was that first part about Brett? What is he?
He's not the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
That's actually Aaron Rex.
He's the Rex there is, the Rex there was, the Rex there ever will be. I need to tweet that to him, and
The excellence of execution.
we need to tweet that to him.
Do you know how to use Twitter?
Yeah, we know how to use Twitter. DJ just doesn't.
Well, you're a liar. I use Twitter way more than you.
I use Twitter every time we make a video.
No, you don't. YouTube uses Twitter.
And I use YouTube, so therefore it's like, shut up. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tweet at him, and
I'm gonna put it on my podcast account because I deserve credit for this.
I'm doing it on my account. You get 0 credit for this. Anyway, we at number 3, I think. Yeah, that one. DJ or
Okay.
Amy, whoever wants to get it. I'm so.
Yeah, we can
I'm
tell.
I'm trying to tweet right now.
Better be on the podcast account. Anyway, my number 3 is Randy Orton versus Triple H at WrestleMania 25. Cause finally, Randy Orton has come back. Oh wait, wrong guy. Randy Orton won the world title, and I was like, yes, this is my favorite moment of all time. Cause Randy Orton's one of my favorites of all time, probably second favorite. Thinking, yeah, probably second favorite. He was taking what was his and stuff. This was before he was hearing the voices. But I was so excited about this because Triple H didn't find a way to win, and I hate him. Still hate this man to this day. That's my number 3. Orton versus the 3 H's.
Who?
The H cubed.
Who that is?
3H.
3MB? Okay, yeah. Amy.
It works. It works, Amy.
Numero 30.
It does. Good God, you and your horrible
You love me.
attempt.
Barely.
It's not a, yeah. No, let's see. See, this number 3 disproves your theories in life on this one. It's the very first ever, well, this is in the WWE at least, Iron Man match for the WWF title, where a man by the name of HBK took on Bret Hart. And
no, Bret was screwed.
there might,
It didn't.
Yeah, Bret was screwed and not by Bret that time.
Yeah, it was by
there was
Shenanigans.
let's see, they took it all the way down 60 minutes. Michael Cole, I want to say, was Michael Cole? No, not Michael Cole. I don't know who the hell was commentating in that match, but they're like, they went the full 60 minutes. It's a bloody Iron Man match. It's a 60-minute match. Of course they went the full 60 minutes. What the hell?
Was it Jesse Ventura? Sounds like something he said. Let me tell you something, Monsoon.
Right? They originally, Bret Hart was walking with the title originally that it actually came out. And said no, they both agreed they're going to till someone wins, and then like maybe 3 minutes after that, Shawn hits a super kick, and the boyhood dream became true. And Shawn Michaels became WWF champion. Those two put on one hell of a show. Their rivalry was a real rivalry behind the scenes. So their matches always had a little something extra in them, and they do work. So I really love that match. HBK versus Bret Hart in '96. Number 3.
Okay, gotta pause the tweeting for a second so I can go on to number 2. Because, yeah.
How long did it take you to tweet that?
Shut up.
like, no wonder you don't tweet anything.
Number 2 for me is how did this guy get on my list again?
It's The Miz. It's The Miz.
Nah.
Let's go. It's The Miz. Woo. Is it the time when The Miz won the Intercontinental Championship?
Anyway, we got a triple threat match. Triple H versus Chris Benoit. versus
Boo! Triple H sucks.
versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, it's a good match though.
It really was. Like, completely forgetting, what eventually happened. This was an awesome match.
Did you go back and watch it? Because it was really sad to watch back.
I did, yeah.
Yep.
HBK and Benoit work so well together. They're so naturally gifted in the ring. And Benoit winning the world title, and then the moment he had with Eddie in the ring, it still honestly gets you emotionally. I'm man enough to just cry.
I think just like his facial expression when he won too.
Yeah,
that got me too. I was like, oh no, don't cry, don't do it.
It was definitely one of my favorite matches, and it really, showed that he deserved it. Again,
you deserve it. Is it like the he deserved it of then, or the he deserved it of now, where everybody deserves it? I need to know.
Then, when you really deserved it, when you deserved it, like the Miz, he never does, but people still chant it, and it's like, nah, bruh.
No one's ever chanted it, but because he actually deserves it, That's when you know.
Anyway, Amy, number 2C. Oh, I have no idea what I was trying there, and it failed.
What? Tuco.
Yeah, numero Tuco, Amy.
Sorry, you guys the audio just went scratchy for a minute.
He just tried to say something involving two, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Tuco, he said.
That's terrible. This man made my list again somehow. I don't know
Miz
how.
won the
this
Intercontinental
man,
Championship. I need to know.
no,
What about Zack Ryder?
no, it's
The Rock.
WrestleMania. Yeah, it involves The Rock. It's from WrestleMania 19. So when The Rock took on Austin, and I want to say Austin's last match, for a little bit, and it was a back and forth contest between two. Well, one's a Hall of Famer, one's a future Hall of Famer for sure. Both legends of WWE. They went back and forth forever. I mean, the Stone Cold hit the Rock bottom. The Rock hit the Stone Cold Stunner at one point. I like that it wasn't just a one fall finisher. That match went on, and great reversals to great combinations they put together. They used each other's moveset, which I thought was unique. Just a great match.
Okay, DJ, I tweeted it.
Yeah. You better get a retweet, a like, and a reply. Like, it's so good. It's the greatest thing, I think, as a collaboration we probably ever came up with of all time.
I'm pretty sure we've come up with better things. We just can't think of them right now.
Yeah, like everything we come up with is practically gold.
Yeah, like we came up with the idea to invite DD_Amy_Miley.
We did. We also came up with the Chinston Classic Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah, it's always the Chinston Classic.
I know that's one of Amy's favorites.
It is. She secretly loves it. She wants a T-shirt that says Chinston Classic Wrestling. Yeah. Don't worry.
She wants those Carmella pants.
I'm gonna get her both for Valentine's Day. That'll be the first and last Valentine's Day we ever have together.
Yep.
Amy, number 2. Or DJ, number 2. Whoever is at number 2. I think it's DJ. I don't know. I'm so distracted with the beauty of
You're trying to save your ass. It's not going to work. Go ahead, DJ.
You better watch your butt, man. Name that movie. You get a brownie point. But
Very good.
number 2 is Rock and Austin. It's the same one from Amy's. I think it was 19. I think she said 19. I can't remember the numbers right offhand. But I darn it. Casey. Okay. But I just enjoyed this match. It was just I love The Rock and Austin. Probably my favorite wrestler of all time. If I had to say, if anyone asked me who's your favorite wrestler of all time, it usually goes to Austin. And I just the matches these two put on, Rock's like just overselling. I always loved him flipping out of the stunner like every time he saw it. But I loved they use each other's moves. That was great. I think this was one of the first matches we ever had seen that before. Not necessarily ever, but like we saw it like as much as we did in this match.
Yeah.
It felt
Because they
like
used multiple movesets of theirs.
yeah. And I thought that was really cool. I remember when I first watched this match, I was like, "Oh my god, he used his move! What? No, you can't do that!" I remember literally thinking that back when I was watching this match. But this, I just love this match. Austin 2-1, 2-1. But Rock got that last one. When he was all up in the Hollywoods and stuff. But I mean, definitely one of my favorite matches. Obviously, it's number 2. So
All up in the Hollywoods and stuff.
I liked Hollywood Rock.
Better watch your butt, man.
Okay.
It's such a good one. Now I gotta go watch that again.
Did you see him at the with the Patriots?
Yeah. Number 1, numero 10.
You're gonna love this one, Casey.
The place that Amy currently has in my heart, but might not very soon, depending on what her number 1 is.
Does it involve the face that runs the place?
No, it does not.
Darn
it. Okay. He actually did not make my list.
It doesn't involve Shawn Michaels.
It's obviously involves one of the most iconic. It involves the 2 most iconic.
It's Matt Hardy.
Of WrestleMania.
It's Matt Hardy. It's
God no.
He is.
Jeff Hardy. I get it.
No, God no.
Got to be Matthew, not Nero Hardy.
No.
Is it Max?
Is it the King?
Is it King? King.
Greatest Twitter of all time.
No, it's Vanguard 1.
Still greatest Twitter of all time.
She just admitted it's Vanguard 1. It's
He
did have a really good WrestleMania match, Vanguard 1. But anyway.
It's the 2 most iconic wrestlers in the WWE that you think of when it comes to WrestleMania. It's The Undertaker.
Doink the Clown.
Or Shawn Michaels 2. No, it's not damn Doink the Clown. Shut up. The Clown. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels 2. It's the
I want to go Earthquake versus Typhoon again.
No.
I mean, I think it Doink the Clown. I think it WWF. That's
No. No. But this is it was a great match. They put on one hell of a contest. You knew what was going down. You knew it was Shawn's last match because you knew they weren't ending the streak there, which was sad. Favorite wrestler of all time.
Okay.
Last time in wrestling. Terrible. They put on a hell of a show, but 2 of the best in the business. What else do you expect? And tone for that WrestleMania. And man, Triple H had to try and follow that. And he even admitted, yeah, what the hell, Shawn? It's not going to work. Unfortunately, that's the WrestleMania that match pushed the Divas match. But they put one hell of a show on. They're both amazing to watch, and it's very sad that it's Shawn's last match. Hopefully, I get to see him at least one more time, wrestle one more time, and I hope it's against AJ Styles. Something. I just want to see something. Sorry, Casey. Shawn was on my list, but I can't have without saying Shawn Michaels.
I guess you can still keep that place, but you're moving slightly to the left in the number one spot. Slightly to the left. But anyway, EJ number one. I know it's Typhoon. I know it's.
Earthquake versus Typhoon, the dream match of all dream matches. My number one is Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista. Maybe just because it's like a memory I always have, forever. But I just love seeing Daniel Bryan win that title. It was amazing. It kind of put WrestleMania 30, in my opinion, over the edge. And it overall was a good match, even though it was hard for me to cheer against Randy Orton because he's my boy. But we had Bautista in there, or Green Tista in this regard. We had the Viper, and then we had Daniel Bryan as over AF, pretty much. But I just think it was one of the coolest moments in, I would say, WrestleMania history. Watching Daniel Bryan finally, the little guy finally do it. It's great.
But didn't Rey Mysterio already do that?
Technically, but
I'm just saying.
Daniel did it better.
He littler.
No, Rey Mysterio is something different. Rey Mysterio is a totally different story.
Yeah, he got a mask, you big dummy.
You right. You right. You right.
Daniel Bryan was shot down, stripped of a title, screwed over. He won a Royal Rumble, and then he came and won the title.
Then he occupied Raw that time. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray. I remember when Ray occupied Raw. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. With the Senior World Order, they all occupied Raw. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that didn't. Okay, no, that didn't happen. My number one is the greatest WrestleMania match of all time. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong.
We'll see.
You're just wrong. The Hardy Boys, before they were broken, well, I mean, probably got broken in this match a lot.
Yeah.
Versus Edge and Christian versus the Dudley Boys. TLC, WrestleMania 17, TLC 2, I believe. Yeah. One of my favorite WWF WWE matches, period. I think this was actually the first actual WrestleMania pay-per-view actually ordered without, having to watch it.
Paying $9.99 for it?
Or, No, this was before the $9.99. This was before the network. If you can think that far back,
What? Yeah, you trying to tell me there was wrestling before the network? Nah.
Was.
Nah.
Yeah. There was a time before John Cena. Yeah. This wasn't that far.
No way.
I think.
What year was it?
17 was
1997, wasn't it?
No.
WrestleMania 17.
2001, I think.
I think Cena was like 2002, maybe. So.
Yeah.
Where he faced the Big Show.
It's a big bad show now. That. You know what? We're good singers. We're available for birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, all that stuff.
'Cause in the Big Show.
That's the only song we can sing. It's a big show.
No.
It's a big bad show now.
He's the smaller show now.
He's the lean show.
Oh Lord.
He got the abs, but still a big man.
Well, that's my number one. Next week will be our top 6 wrestling entrance covers that we've done.
That we have to sing.
It's a big show.
No.
What other ones can we perform so well?
They don't want none. They don't want none
They don't want none. They don't want none.
at all.
It's a shame to say.
This is where I hang up.
Can
and
you
ditch
dig
the
it?
podcast.
Sucker!
Gone horribly wrong. I hope you guys have fun. I'm sorry you had to deal with them. I'm so sorry. This is horribly karaoke gone horribly wrong. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, that's my
They will never make The Voice, nor will they ever make American Idol.
not singing wrestling theme songs, probably not. But
Dun. I mean, we could do Kurt Angle's theme.
it's beta time.
Oh, what a!
I'm just a sexy boy. I know Amy would like that one, so I had to special delivery.
Not your boy toy. But oh, you didn't know? Your ass know somebody.
No.
Good night, guys. I'm out of here.
She actually left.
That's probably the greatest thing we've ever done, ever. That should be documented like forever.
I think we need to do a weekly karaoke. It's gonna be our new show, weekly karaoke with the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. You can come on the show and sing with us. That's gonna be our new thing. That's how we're gonna get.
Oh God! Just imagine Justin trying to sing a theme song.
Oh God!
From the guy who brought you Rams.
It's the Rams. Anyway, we will see you guys next week. Actually, tomorrow maybe for the TNA.
Yeah.
It's not that I haven't finished. It's just that
he got stuck on the wrestling part. I get it.
No, I got stuck on the Rosemary part, trying to figure out what she's doing now. I'm like, what, girl? What you doing now? That's exactly what I said.
He got stuck on the dress part.
Oh, I get stuck on that part a lot. Amy left conveniently. But we will see you guys on the flippity dippity. Subscribe as usual and follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. Go check out that awesome tweet that should be by Aaron Rex, and if it doesn't,
we boycott.
We're not going to watch TNA. That's it. We will, but we will see you on the flippity dippity. Oh yeah.